Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syabir Imam bin Azman. I'm from EDU550 Today, I will be presenting my case study on the effect of classroom seating arrangements on students' participation and behavior. In this presentation, we will explore how different seating arrangement impact student engagement, classroom behavior, and participation. We will also look at how teachers manage seating to create an effective learning environment. So for the objective of this study is first to examine how different seating arrangements influence student participation, behavior, and engagement. The second one is to identify strategies teachers use to manage classroom behavior in relation to seating arrangements. Understanding these factors can help educators create better classroom environments that support student learning. Next, for the literature review, to understand the impact of seating arrangement, we refer to three major learning theories, which is for the first one, social learning theory, Bandura, 1977. This theory suggests that students learn by observing and interacting with peers. The way they are seated affects these interactions. For the second one is ecological system theory, Brenner, 1979. This theory views the classroom as a microsystem that influences student behavior. Seating arrangement affect how students engage with their peers and teachers. For the third one is self-determination theory, which is Deci and Ryan 1985. This theory highlights autonomy, competence, and relatedness, all of which can be influenced by seating position in the classroom. Several studies have supported these theories. Research by Nur Azman suggests that modern seating arrangements like clusters and U-shapes improve collaboration and engagement. Another study by T 2019 found that students in cluster seating showed an 8.29% improvement in reading scores compared to those in traditional row seating. This finding highlight that seating arrangement directly impacts student learning and participation. For methodology, for this study, I conducted a semi-structured interviews with two experienced teachers. For the first teacher, which is the greatest teacher, Puan Fauzah binti Muhammad Yusof, a counselor teacher with 27 years of experience in Sekolah Menengah Tun Sulaiman Ninam Shah. For the second teacher, Puan Rusni binti Yahaya, a Bahasa Melayu ex-teacher with 35 years of experience in SMK Syed Ibrahim Kedah. The interviews were conducted online through Microsoft Teams. The questions focus on the seating arrangements they use, how seating impacts student behavior and participation, and the third one are the challenges they face when organizing seating, and lastly, strategies they use to manage classroom behavior. This is my research title, which is The Effect of Classroom Seating Arrangements on Students' Participation and Behavior. Next, for finding and discussion, based on the thematic analysis, several key similarities and differences were identified between the two teachers' responses. Both teachers emphasized the importance of student engagement in the classroom and highlighted various strategies to encourage participation. They also agreed on the significance of effective classroom management in maintaining discipline and ensuring that students remain focused during lessons. Additionally, both teachers acknowledged the challenges they face in managing students who are disengaged or disruptive. However, despite these similarities, there were notable differences in their approaches. One of the main differences was their preference for seating arrangements. For the teacher number one, preferred a traditional row arrangement, believing that it allowed better control over students and minimized distractions. In contrast, teacher two implemented a more flexible seating arrangement, allowing students to move based on the activities conducted. Another key difference was in their approach to student participation. Teacher one relied more on strict rule enforcement to maintain discipline, ensuring that students followed classroom regulations closely. On the other hand, Teacher 2 adopted a more student-centered approach, giving students greater autonomy in decision-making within the classroom. From these findings, it is evident that seating arrangements play a crucial role in shaping students' learning experiences. The choice of seating structure can influence student engagement, with flexible arrangements potentially fostering collaboration and interaction, while traditional arrangement may help maintain order. Additionally, the research highlights how a teacher's approach to student participation significantly impacts classroom dynamics. While strict discipline can ensure structure, a more flexible and inclusive approach can encourage students to take a more active role in their learning. Balancing both strategies appears to be the most effective way to create a positive learning environment. These findings are supported by existing literature. Nur Azman, 2019, emphasized that 21st century classrooms require adaptable seating arrangements to accommodate diverse learning needs, which aligns with teacher 2 preference for flexible seating. Similarly, T 2019 found that seating arrangements have a direct impact on students' reading achievement, reinforcing the idea that classroom structure affects engagement. Furthermore, Toyibi 2021 highlight the importance of student participation in classroom management, which support teachers to approach of encouraging students to take part in decision making. These studies provide strong evidence that both structure and flexibility in classroom management can contribute to better student behavior and engagement. Overall, the findings suggest that effective classroom management requires a combination of structured discipline and student-centered learning strategies. While maintaining control is necessary to ensure a productive learning environment, giving students a sense of autonomy can also boost their motivation and participation. Therefore, teachers should strive to find a balance between these approaches to create an inclusive and engaging classroom atmosphere. Last but not least, conclusion and recommendations. In conclusion, this study confirms that seating arrangements play a crucial role in student participation, behavior, and engagement. Flexible seating promotes collaboration, but it requires effective teacher strategies to maintain discipline. Based on the findings, I recommend the following for schools. Implement flexible seating arrangement with clear guidelines to balance engagement and disciplines. For teachers, use a strategic seating placement to minimize distraction and encourage participation. And for education ministries, provide teacher training on effective classroom seating strategies to improve student learning outcomes. By considering these recommendations, we can create classroom environments that support both student learning and behavior management. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening.